Hi, this is Mark Pizzacalla and welcome to 3 Minutes with Mark. What I want to discuss today is the deductibility of holding costs in relation to vacant land. Now you might say, what's so exciting about that? Well, it's actually a massive issue. The tax law does allow you to claim certain costs in relation to vacant land where the land is used for the carrying on of a business or for the gaining or producing of assessable income. Now the issue is, in the past, not all taxpayers arguably have used vacant land for that sort of a genuine purpose. So law has been introduced effective 1 July this year, 1 July 2019, which will restrict the ability for certain taxpayers to claim those holding costs. So what are holding costs? So it will be things like interest on bank loans, it'll be things like rates and taxes, land taxes, other maintenance costs. They're the sorts of things you need to watch out for. Now, what's a typical example of what this might apply to? Well, it might apply to, say, a person that has vacant land. They're proposing to build residential premises on that vacant land. It's taking a bit of time to execute. Because the definition of vacant land is that there's no substantial or permanent structure on that land, then what will happen is you'll be denied all of those costs that we talked about from 1 July this year. So some level of tax planning is going to definitely be required if you are the holder of vacant land. It doesn't apply to all taxpayers though. For example, it doesn't apply to corporate entities such as a company. It doesn't apply to certain unit trusts. It will apply to self-managed funds. So I think it is going to have a great impact. My understanding is not all taxpayers are aware that this is coming in, so it is definitely something to look out for. There'll be many planning opportunities, so please have a close look at the provisions and see, how you should go about tax planning if you currently hold vacant land and you have been claiming deductions in the past. Remember too, it might well be that those deductions you've been claiming in the past, you have claimed incorrectly. So you might need to review those because there is a 2 or 4 year window for certain taxpayers in which the tax office can go back and amend your returns anyway. Thanks for tuning in and look forward to seeing you next time. Many thanks.